Hey there, so this is the first video in a year-long series we will be doing in the vineyard so that you can come to understand what happens in a single growing season in the vineyard. So it is January here in Lake Chelan. Some years we have snow on the ground, other years it looks just like it is right or does right now. But the vines are in dormancy, so they are just hanging out until it gets warm enough in the spring, typically early April, for us to start bud break and start their season all over again. Now, this is the point at which we could start to prune the vines if we wanted to. For us, we typically wait until March. It's just a little more pleasant to be out here. We can guarantee that we won't have snow on the ground, and the vines are still in dormancy, so we're still totally cool to be doing some pruning. So the one thing I wanted to introduce you to right now, because you can see everything, is the anatomy of a grapevine. So right here is what we call the trunk of the vine, and then you have the spot at which we've allowed two shoots when we first brought this vine up to form going both directions. This is now called the cordon, and up from the cordon we have canes or shoots. Now, if we were to continue to grow these and not prune these, then we could establish another cordon if we wanted to, perhaps take this up to here and bring it across. That's not how we're farming this vine, so that's not what we're going to do, but it's a potential thing that could happen. In our case, we're actually going to come along and two-bud prune these vines. It's what we do every single year. So we'll come up, where's a good spot to look? How about here? 1, 2 buds, and then we'll just clip right there. So that's what pruning will look like for us in a few months. But for now, that's the anatomy of a grapevine. The situation here in the vineyard in January, it's just leisurely hanging out through the winter, reinvigorating, waiting for spring to happen and the whole season to begin all over again.